is Noreen from Joy of Cards, and today we're making another Pampered Pets or Playful Pets Sweet card. So this one is my Pampered Pets I'm Here for You, and it's pretty simple. I kind of think it's cute. So what we're going to be using is Pampered Pets, but just the little butterflies, because we're going to be actually using the Playful Pets paper. We're going to fussy cut this little kitty here and this little kitty here, and the back side is the fur. So this is where the Playful Pets really come in. We're going to be using the stamp from Mountain Air and also the coordinating die from Mountain Air, because it's got a little for the clouds, and for and we also are going to use the sentiments from Well Said. The sentiment we're going to be cutting in the second smallest Stitch So Sweetly, and then the grass is going to be coming from Special Day. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start with a card base of Whisper White, 5.5 by 4.25, pretty simple. Then we're going to take a piece of Seaside Spray in the same size, so 5.5 by 4.25. Now I could have made this smaller, but I thought, oh, I don't use that much Seaside Spray, so I'm going to go ahead and use the whole thing and match it up always to the opening first. And then the grass part is Granny Green, and what I did is I took the grass die from Special Day. This piece I cut 5.5 by 3 and then cut this much off, and then we get our grass. So this is pretty simple, and let's go ahead and snail it up onto the card base. So open it up, go from the bottom up, obviously, and there we go. Now I do want to give it a little bit of dimension, and I probably should have done this before I put it on the card, but I'm just going to take a little bit of Granny Green on a sponge and then just kind of tap it out a little bit and give it a little texture here. This you don't necessarily have to do, but I think it's a little better when you do that. So I'm going to just give it a little bit. Give a little tiny bit. Okay, and let's put this away. Next thing I'm going to do are the clouds. Now on this card I used black, but I decided to go ahead and use Seaside Spray, which is the same color as the background there. And I'm going to stamp 2 of these in Seaside Spray. And notice I'm leaving my stamping pad on, or my ink pen on top of my stamping pad, because I think it makes a better contact when it's on here. So these things are awesome. So then I'm going to take the die that coordinates with that cloud from Majestic Mountain and line it up and tape it on. And I'm going to run these 2 through the die cutter, and I'll be right back. So I've cut out our clouds, and all you need to do is take a few dimensionals and put them on the back and then line them up on the card. You see, I like this color better than the black. I think that's way better. Okie dokie, I think we should do our kitties. So like I said, you're going to take the Playful Pets paper and you're going to fussy cut this little kitty here and this little kitty here, and what you're going to get are these 2 guys. Now I also took my Stampin' Blend markers, and I took my dark basic black and I took light smoky slate, and I outlined them, because whenever you fussy cut you get these little white lines here, so if you trace them then you don't get those. So go ahead and fussy cut those out, and then we're going to go ahead and put them up on dimensionals again, and I'll do that and I'll be right back. I use not only the big dimensionals but the mini dimensionals on the kitties, because I wanted to get the tail on a dimensional. So let's take our kittens and put them on the card like so, and I'm going to put this little guy down here like so. Now that our kittens are up, we're going to go ahead and take the sentiment from Well Said, and this is whatever, whenever, I'm here for you, and we're going to be stamping that in Granny Apple Green, and this sentiment is going to be cut in Daffodil Delight using the second smallest Stitch So Sweetly die. So Daffodil Delight, Stitch So Sweetly, Granny Apple Green ink, and get it there in the middle. And I really do like using this stamping pad. It's awesome. And that looks good. Now we're going to go ahead and dimensional this up. As I'm putting this on there, if you could please subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be awesome. And also, I give away the demo card. All you have to do is write a comment with your email address. And if you're a first-time subscriber and you're the first one that does it, I'll email you back at your address and I'll mail you the card. It's really cool. Anyway, so we got our sentiment on there. And then now we need to do the flowers. And what I did is also from Special Day, there's this little flower die, and I cut them out in Magenta Madness and Daffodil Delight. And then all you have to do is really snail them on there. So I'm going to snail these all on there and I'll be right back. So here's all the little flowers that I've attached, and I am such a liar. I didn't snail these down. I used glue dots in my little pick tool and put them all up, and that was awesome. So now to the next thing. We're going to grab the 2020-2022 in color enamel dots. You can use the little spatula part on your take your pick tool, and because you need to get under the little sticker. So it's a clear dome with a little colored sticker underneath, so you really need to get under that sticker. So I'm going to take the pink one and put it on the yellow one, and then I'm going to take a yellow one and put them on the pink one. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. But the last thing I need to do to the front is put the little butterflies on, and that's the one from Pampered Pets. It's right here. And I'm using Highland Heather, and I'm just going to go ahead and put those little doohickeys on. And then I took a light rich raspberry, and I'm just going to fill those little butterflies in. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. So that's the front of the card. So that's pretty easy. And then the inside of the card, we've got Magenta Madness and Daffodil Delight. Magenta Madness is 5 1/4 by 4. Daffodil Delight is 5 by 3.75. And I went ahead and snailed those up together. And you just, of course, nail it down. And then we need to stamp the sentiment. And the sentiment is far apart but close at heart. And I'm going to take the Granny Apple Green because that's what we were using on the front there. And I do like stamping on my stamping pad. And just put that on the top. And then we're going to take those butterflies again and do two butterflies inside and color them with that rich raspberry. So like I said, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be so awesome. I do need some more subscribers. And also you could win the demo card. I do give it away. It's free. So just write a comment in my description there and give me your email. It's super important because you won't know that I'm talking back to you. So many people have won the demo card and I've told them, hey, you've won the card, but they don't look at the reply. So put your email address and I'll get you the card if you're a first-time subscriber and you're the first one. So that's it. So that's the demo card. And look at the changes we made just with that black. I mean, if you like the black clouds compared to those, you can pick whichever one you want if you win. So that'll do it. Thanks. Bye.